When we mistake productivity for purpose, we become performers in someone else's story rather than authors of our own. Welcome, dear listener, to episode 5 in our sacred arc, Living on Purpose, a soul survival guide for the new earth. I'm Paul, and this is the VybeShift podcast, a space where we explore soul truths that help us transcend performance-based paradigms and remember why we're really here. Today's episode carries a potent medicine for our time, and its name is Purpose versus Productivity, Escaping the Performance Trap. This is more than mental shift. It's a vibrational unraveling of one of the deepest collective distortions of our time, that our worth is tied to how much we do, how fast we do it, and how well we prove it. But your purpose is not something you accomplish, it's something you embody. And today we'll explore 6 portals that can help you shift from performance into presence, from doing into being, and from productivity into true soul purpose. Let's dive in. 1. The hidden programming behind the hustle. From the very start, we're conditioned to equate value with output. School systems reward compliance, speed, and standardized results. Careers measure worth in hours worked, deadlines met, and milestones achieved. Even spiritual spaces are not immune. We often replace corporate striving with spiritual striving, performing our peace, our growth, our enlightenment. And so we carry that programming into our purpose work. We try to build movements too fast. We force content before we're ready. We become machines of meaning rather than channels of presence. But this hustle is not holy. It's inherited, and unless we choose to pause and examine it, we risk building our purpose on the bones of the very systems we came here to transform. Today I invite you to ask, where did I learn that being still is being lazy? Who benefits when I don't rest? And how might I unlearn that lie that I must earn my existence? 2. The mind's addiction to validation loops. There's a reason we chase to-do lists, like trophies. The brain is wired to seek dopamine, those little chemical rewards we get every time we finish a task, receive a compliment, or hit a goal. And so we form validation loops. If I check this off, I'll feel valuable. If I complete enough, I'll finally relax. If others praise me, I'll know I'm enough. But these are borrowed highs, not sustainable peace. This segment explores how our nervous systems become addicted to the rhythms of reaction. We are constantly anticipating the next thing to complete instead of deepening into the next breath of truth. Here's the shift. What if the only metric that mattered was how deeply I aligned with my soul today? Breaking these validation loops takes practice, presence, and a radical choice to celebrate resonance over recognition. Number 3, rest as rebellion. Rest isn't laziness, it's reclamation. In a world that glorifies the grind, rest becomes an act of sacred defiance. But not just any rest, conscious rest, where we allow our bodies and beings to remember their original rhythm, without shame, without guilt, without explanation. This section invites you to make peace with pause, not as a reward for exhaustion, but as a holy strategy for soul recalibration. Purpose without rest becomes performance. Rest without shame becomes revelation. When you stop running toward productivity, you start arriving in presence. Rest is not the absence of purpose. It is often where your true purpose is revealed. Number 4, living purpose at the speed of soul. The soul is not in a hurry. It does not rush to meet deadlines. It does not shout above noise. It whispers. It guides through feeling, not force. It reveals itself in layers, not bullet points. This part of today's transmission reminds you that true purpose lives at the speed of truth, not urgency. So many of us abandon our soul's pacing in favor of social timelines. I should have figured it out by now. I need to launch fast. I'm behind. But purpose is never behind. It's always becoming. This is your permission slip to sync with soul time, where every delay is sacred, every pause is preparation, and every next step is made in resonance, not reaction. Ask yourself, am I building a life that aligns with my soul or one that rushes to avoid stillness? Number 5, dismantling the inner performer. We all have an inner performer, that part of us that wears the mask, plays the role, keeps the peace, and does what is expected, even if it violates what's true. This part of you is not bad. It was born in survival. But if left unexamined, it will shape your purpose around performance rather than truth. This section brings us into communion with the inner performer, gently, compassionately, and honestly. Where in your life are you performing a version of yourself to be accepted? Where are you working hard to appear aligned while secretly feeling disconnected? We'll breathe together here and invite that part of you to soften, to stop earning, to stop perfecting, to start living. You are safe to be seen without performing. You are allowed to be real even when it's raw. Number 6, redefining your metrics of meaning. Let's end with a radical reframe. What if, instead of asking, what did I achieve today, or how much did I get done, you ask, did I listen to my body today? Did I align with my inner knowing? Did I breathe with intention? Did I move from truth rather than pressure? In this segment, I guide you through a process of rewriting your internal scorecard, because your current metrics may be measuring the wrong things, and a soul cannot be quantified by a spreadsheet. You are not a project, you are a presence. Your purpose is not a product, it's a pulse. Let's anchor into a new way of tracking your days, by depth, by alignment, by truth. Now, beloved listener, I invite you to slow down and journal through this expanding exercise. Where in my life have I confused productivity with purpose? What rhythms, beliefs, or habits have I inherited that need to be lovingly released? What would I do differently this week if I believed that my presence was enough? How would I structure my time, my energy, my priorities? Give yourself a day, just one day, to live according to soul's time. Not rushing, not proving, not performing, just present, just true, just you. You are not here to be a machine. You are not here to keep up. You are not here to produce your worth. You are here to remember your rhythm, to live at the speed of your soul, to rest when called, to rise when moved, to walk in truth, not timeline. Let the performance dissolve. Let the pressure fall away. Let your purpose become your presence. And remember, you are not behind. You are arriving. With love, with grace, and with soul deep trust, I see you, I honor your presence, and I meet you in the stillness where purpose breathes. Until next time, this is Paul signing off from the VybeShift podcast. Keep anchoring into your truth and always elevate your vibration and your life.